ఇక వివరాల్లోకి వెళ్తే ముంబైలో 102వ భారత సైన్స్ కాంగ్రెస్ ను ప్రధాని నరేంద్ర మోడీ ప్రారంభించారు. మోడీతో పాటు పలువురు కేంద్ర మంత్రులు, మహారాష్ట్ర గవర్నర్ విద్యాసాగర్ రావు, సీఎం ఫడ్నవీస్ లు హాజరయ్యారు. ముంబై విశ్వవిద్యాలయంలో ప్రారంభమైన ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి నోబెల్ బహుమతి గ్రహీతలు, ప్రముఖ శాస్త్రవేత్తలు, విద్యావేత్తలు కూడా పాల్గొన్నారు. ఈ సమావేశంలో శాస్త్ర, సాంకేతిక అంశాలపై విస్తృతంగా చర్చించనున్నారు. 45 ఏళ్ల అనంతరం ముంబైలో సైన్స్ కాంగ్రెస్ జరుగుతూ ఉండటంతో ఆర్థిక రాజధానిగానే కాక సైన్స్ సిటీగా గుర్తింపే లక్ష్యంగా ఈ సదస్సు నిర్వహిస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఈ నెల 7 వరకు సైన్స్ కాంగ్రెస్ జరగనుంది. ఇప్పుడు మోడీ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు, అలా చూద్దాం.
The desire to make human life better. We have here with us Nobel laureates whose work in science has given new hope against dreaded disease. We also have one whose own understanding of social science gave the poorest a life of hope, opportunity and dignity. Science and technology has helped reduce poverty and advance prosperity, fight hunger and improve nutrition, conquer disease, improve health and give a child a better chance to survive. Connect us to our loved ones and the world. Spread education and awareness and given us clean energy that can make our habitat more sustainable. A nation's progress and its human development are linked to science and technology. In more recent times, China's emergence as the second biggest global economy is in parallel to its rise to the second place in science and technology activities. Science and technology can also remove national barriers, unify the world and advance peace. It can bring nations, rich and poor, in a shared effort to address global challenges. But we also know that it can increase inequality, make wars more lethal, and damage our environment. Sometimes we learn about their consequences later, as we did on climate change. Sometimes these are the result of our own choices. For example, information technology was meant to increase efficiency and productivity. Sometimes, however, on our messages. So when we speak of science and human development, we cannot divorce it from the questions of political decisions, social choices, and of equity, ethics, and access. Human development has been the larger purpose and the driving force of Indian scientific pursuits, and science has helped shape modern India. At the dawn of freedom, Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru placed science and technology at the heart of national development. Our students, our scientists launch pioneering research and build outstanding institution with modest resources that continue to serve us well. Since then, our scientists have placed us at the forefront of the world in many areas. Whenever the world shut its door on us, our scientists responded with the zeal of national mission. When the world sought our collaboration, they reach out with openness that is inherent in our society. They have elevated some of our most acute and pressing challenges of human development. They help us overcome dependence on others for such basic needs as food. They have secured our borders, supported industrial progress, and given our people a life of opportunities and dignity. Our scientists put Mangalyaan in the Mars orbit in the first attempt. And I must congratulate Radhakrishan's team. And their accurate prediction of cyclone Hudhud saved thousands of lives. Our nuclear scientists work for our energy security, and they have also placed India at the Asian forefront in cancer research and treatment. Our achievements give us pride, but they do not blind us to the enormous challenges that we face in India. We are at another moment of expectation and excitement as we were at the birth of independent India. There is a mood of optimism for change in the country, the energy to pursue it, and confidence to achieve it. But the dreams we all share for India will depend as much on science and technology as it will on policy and resources. To make our agriculture more resilient and yield more, to develop appropriate and affordable technologies for rural areas, to do more from our drop of water and explore the potential of marine resources, to preserve our biodiversity and keep our